Oh, amazing. So the next speaker that I'm going to be introducing to you is Coach Brian. He has 27 years of experience in the online field. So, guys, I'm so ready for this. Brian, are you there?
I am here, Beth. Thank you so much. Wow. We probably could hang up and we'd get our money's worth and be able to walk away and apply some things that could really move the needle forward. First of all, it's a great honor. I don't take this opportunity to speak to people and be able to somehow maybe share one or two things that might make a difference for someone. I don't take that lightly. What's interesting about me, Beth, is my background is a little bit different. I had a traditional business. On the outside looking in, most people would say, hey, Brian was doing well. He was making good money. But what they didn't realize is that my life was an absolute train wreck. I was working 70 hours a week, literally coming home, looking in the mirror and wondering how I had become such a failure as a dad, as a husband. And it was tough times. But I'll tell you, like a lot of people, I kind of felt trapped because I was chasing the money. I had a business, and I was just trying to kind of get by and do what I could to make it happen. And was successful in that small little piece. But as I mentioned, I was a really miserable individual because I was unfulfilled. I was in a situation where I had no ability whatsoever to pursue my passions. You heard people talk about purpose on this call. I mean, that was a foreign concept to me because I couldn't even imagine being able to discover my purpose. And, I was introduced to this industry at a time in my life where, like I said, things were pretty low. And what's wild is I looked at it, and for the first moment, Beth, I felt like the door had cracked open a little bit, and there was a little bit of light there, and it was hope. I had some hope that was brought into my life where I could possibly have the money, the time to be able to pursue my passion because, I'd grown up around athletics. I had a passion for young people, and in my depths of my heart, I wanted to coach, and I couldn't before I found this industry. And so that really drove me. And I got in with both feet and went nuts, learned everything I possibly could. And it was that driving force to be able, and here's a tip, you might want to jot this down. Once you find out what it is you really want to do, your business will become a means to an end. If your business is the end, there's a problem. Your business should be a means to an end. It should empower you to do what you really want to do to impact people or whatever it is that you need to do. And for me, it was to be able to make a difference in the lives of young athletes. And now, fast forward, I can't tell you how grateful I am. I have the ability to coach high school varsity basketball. Matter of fact, this weekend, a cornerstone of our program is I take the team on a retreat. We rent a big chalet in the mountains, and I feed them like kings, and that's actually where I am right now. My assistant coach is watching the boys, so don't worry. We're having a great time, and I'll tell you, I have two beautiful daughters. I have a wife, and I drop my 12-year-old off at school. I pick her up, and, what's interesting, no dads are doing that. And I'm a dad that gets to do that because of this business. So, Beth, thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you so much. Your energy is infectious. I feel like I'm listening to Les Brown. Wow, that's it. That's amazing. So just before you go, have you got 2 tips that you would share with people about how to manage a business around a business?
I do, and I promise I'm going to give you 3, Beth, and I'm going to make them quick.
Okay.
The 3 things that I would want you to make sure you get, in addition to what's been shared and what's going to be shared, is number 1, know where you're headed. Focus there. Understand where you're headed. In other words, what is it that you want? For me, I wanted to be there for my family. I wanted the time and the money. I wanted to coach young athletes. That's where I was headed, and I kept my focus on that ball. In other words, what is it that you want? Number 2, know what you got a hold of. You heard a word called posture. I'm here to tell you, folks, understand that everything in our business, everything starts and finishes with postured conversation. It's a very different feel when I'm talking to somebody and they get the feeling, hey, if I say the wrong thing, Brian might hang up on me. Brian might ghost me. You see, there's a shift there. Why? Because I know what we got, folks. We got the best freaking business on the planet. And when I'm talking to somebody, they know I know what I got. And then the last thing is know that you're enough. Know that you are enough today, Saturday. Know that you're enough. Don't let yesterday affect today. If you'll focus on those 3 things, trust me, that needle will begin to move, and it certainly moved for me, Beth.
Yeah, amazing. I absolutely love that. Thank you so much, Brian, for jumping on.
Thank you, Beth.
No, thank you. So,